some of these things that have helped you along the way, that have assisted you, supported you, and comforted you while you've done all this hard stuff, like healing those big wounds that, you got in the childhood and the wherever and yeah, uh, those things, the message is they were never meant to go all the way with you. And you are so close to the way, and it's like things need to be let go. And I mean, this is what we're talking about. I'm going to talk about it for days. So sorry. And what do you call it? Well, let me shuffle cards. There, doesn't that feel better? Like, hey, we are going to do some tarot. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. It is, what day is this? It's Wednesday. And I'm inside. It's early. And I've got a candle. And this lighting is making me feel very serious. That's as serious as I could do. Yeah, it just, hopefully it doesn't feel too dark. I've got my sweatshirt on. I needed a warm beanie for my ears. And just to feel cozy. I am cozied up into my couch. And I've even set it so I could sit just as relaxed as possible. So hopefully I don't look too short in the camera, or, like, I don't know. For a while I looked like it was just my head just barely here. And I was like, that doesn't look right. So I don't want to come off too small or too big. I just want to be just right. Baby bear style, just right. So that being said, so knowing we're dropping some things and letting go and these things that now can be a distraction from what you're trying to accomplish, where you're going. Excuse me. I was looking to see what you could see. It was all good. I did brush my teeth, so don't be grossed out. But it's time to shed. It's time to get bare, face things, let go of things. If you've got this pillow you've been hugging on to, it's time. We've already faced the big monsters. And let me tell you something. Come on in. The sand is fine. It is so great. I am now 24 hours with zero media. I mean, besides making a video and responding to comments. And I thought it was going to be so hard, and it's so familiar. Like the process is so familiar of letting things go and quitting things and alchemizing whatever. I mean, it's just, all you gotta do is a little sprinkle, little dash, and but the beautiful thing is, if I get the pangs, all the little, like, oh, that's when I usually turn on the TV, or that's when I usually I just say, I'm in the desert. I have a purpose. I have a purpose here in the desert, to cross this desert, and those things are slowing me down. And it's easy. It's so easy. So you've prepared for this. It's so easy. And in a comment yesterday, a dear friend said, well, Scorpios, once they set their mind to something, have, a lot of willpower. Once they set their mind, and overwhelmingly, I was like, because I was, I am susceptible to the words of the Scorpio and be like, oh, Scorpios are this or that. And I'm like, yeah, we kind of are. I kind of am sexy. Well, I wish, whatever. I'm so mysterious. Anyway, what was it? Oh, I'm fudging on there, fumbling the best part. I was like, it's so much easier if you set your heart to it. Set your heart to it. Set your heart. This is going to be the title of the video. Set your heart to it. Think about that. Think about, okay, I'm a math teacher. You want X. And if you set your mind to it, it sounds like, oh, I got to think and do and willpower and stamina and grit and whatever. But if you like set your heart to it, you're gonna be like loving and you're hugging your way to it, right? So that is the message of the day. Set your heart to it. Set your heart to it. You've got to, you're dealing with it. It's time. It's time to let it go. Just saw the lovers go by and the Ace of Cups. They joined at the bottom of the deck. Hello, I am Trip. This is Real Nature Trip, and tarot, you can barely see it. Should I up it a little bit? Because I don't know what I did. I might be bumping. I'm sorry. If I'm bumping the camera, please forgive me. That's probably very irritating. I set myself up for my own comfort, and I might be bumping you. I'm so sorry. So sorry. That being said, I do love you, and please forgive me if I'm bumping you. And but I love you because, man, I am learning acceptance at a deeper and deeper and deeper level, and my heart accepts your heart. Even if I don't know you yet, I accept you. Speaking of don't know you, holy cow, I am getting a bunch of new people coming in, and one video took off. That was certainly fun to watch and a fun experience. It's my #1 video now for views, and sometimes that comes with bots. So like some of those subscribers that flooded in, there might be a few that kind of get filtered out a little bit. So, but I've seen it happen. I've been watching the waves of this YouTube, and anyway, that was a fun part of the wave. And maybe that made crossing the desert a little easier and more fun yesterday, because I was like, I did get a little screen time by looking at what the page was doing. Every time someone would send a message or do something, I would also look, how's my page doing? And then sometimes I would just look, let's not, come on. If you've done something like this, you want to know how it's going. Especially as something, oh, confirmation burp. You want to know how it's going. All right. Spirit saying trust, baby, trust. Let's load the next confirmation. Sure. These are the kind of candles I'll be hawking at the farmer's market. I'm not only a member, I'm not only working here, I'm the #1 customer. All right. Well, let's just do some cards now. And you know what? I won't cheat yesterday and just go, oh, what was my message? Well, it wasn't my message. It was the message, and I was just compelled to say, hey, cards, we're on this message. Speaking of, let's talk to the boss who's really putting the messages out. What is really putting, I don't even know how to say it. Spirit. Cute little nickname. Whatever you want, however you want to do it to help us all out. Oh, I love you too. Oh, love and peace and joy is in my heart, and that's what we're spreading, love and peace and joy. And we're gonna go with the book. We're going tradish. I should know this already. You know what? Our minds or our hearts are on bigger things. We don't need to keep a bunch of details in our heads. All right, what do we got? We got hindsight, insight, foresight. So the past energy that we're dealing with. One more shuffle. It all worked out. Don't you worry. All right, past energy. Knight of Pentacles. Holy cow. Current energy, 8 of Pentacles. And future energy, 7 of Swords. You're making a big change here. This Knight of Pentacles. Past energy, Knight of Pentacles. It's a situation. It's a good situation. It's a bright sky. With the 8 of Pentacles being the current energy, I feel like this is what led you. This led you, because you're on a horse, and sometimes horses are led places. You were led, and since it's a pentacle, and we're following it up with the current energy of this 8 of Pentacles, This is about what led you to this path. What ignited you? What sparked you to want to work on this thing? Oh man, so future energy. So this guy is about to cross the desert. That's it is, but it is. And it's you're on this journey and you're trying to figure out what how to get going, what to take with you, kind of like I was debating a couple days ago, like, oh, you know what, I'll drop one thing and take stuff with me to the first oasis, and then maybe at each oasis I'll drop another thing. And yes, it'll take longer to get across the desert that way, but I was okay with that. And then yesterday I was let know that these are the things you need to drop, and you need to just drop them like right now. We're not setting a date. We're just dropping them now. And man, I'm a date setter. Like I'm a like, oh, let's start at the first of the month. Let's start on my birthday or New Year's or on a Monday. And let's make it a clean start. And yesterday the message was, nope, these are your worst offenders for your time and attention and what energy they bring to you. And so drop those now. And I did. And then the other message was, look, the other things are things you can work on and just do better day by day. But these other things you got to drop right now. This is, you're trying to figure out how you're going to cross the desert. Yeah. But something is taking you back and thinking about, is making you think about how this all started, how this whole thing started. And I don't know if we're talking about a career or you're kind of like where you are in your heart, spiritually, whatever. Did I just back way too? I'm over here talking. I didn't even realize. Okay. Okay, well, let's figure this out. See, Spirit is giving me the questions. I saw the strength card go by. Oh, and she did. She ended up on the bottom there. We. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking about the situation. No, the desire. The desire. What are you desiring? Peace, love, joy. That's my best guess. Okay, this healing, this coming together, this getting, this final. This is the final push. This is the final push. This, I'm not. I want to say final because it's so big. It's so big. It just feels big. This feels like the biggest intentional. Sink your teeth in, bare your soul, see what comes up, see where we're getting with this. Oh man. You've asked for some things, very specific things. You've prayed for things. You've wanted to know. It's deep in your heart, and this is it. This is coming. Your desires are coming. This is no doubt about it. And it's, I'm not talking about a lottery win. We're talking about what you've been working toward. We're talking about what your heart's been desiring to know, feel, be, and reveal. This is it. Holy moly. Okay, because we're looking at the challenge next, so now it feels kind of heavy. I do need to sip a little bit of water. This is not for any confirmation. This is for just, I'm not gonna say that. You guys. You know, okay, so let's talk about excuse me, I swallowed everything correctly. Don't worry, I'm not dying. Okay, so do I talk about that? No, let's get back to the read. So let's get on with this. That is a distraction. So I wanted to make some jokes about sexual stuff, and you know, like the couple of videos where I'm showing skin. I wanted to make jokes about that, but right now I feel like the read is saying that's a distraction. Like sexual stuff right now is a distraction. The jokes, no, because that's what you're here for. You're here for my great wit, and you want to get it, and my poetry, because no one can do it like me, except for some can, and they do, and they're great. Um, so maybe there's some sexual stuff that is a distraction for you. You know, probably watching me, I get it. You know, like hey, but don't you worry. And if for you new people, if you clicked and subscribed to join me, and because you thought I was hot, you're welcome that way too. You know, you're welcome to come in. It is a-okay. It doesn't hurt my feelings, and but I think you'll groove on the message we're really doing here. Okay, the desire. This is it. This is the thing you're wanting. The final push, whatever. So the challenge. Okay, this is brilliant. This is the 4 cups. Look at how many cups you've got. They're all still upright, and there's more coming. There is more coming. And here's the thing. Right behind this window is the thumbnail photo from yesterday's video, which is the burnt hedges across the street. They burnt down my cable for internet, so there was nothing. Burning bush, and then my specific what was taken away. And then the next morning I did a little, actually a morning and a half later, I was doing my prayer, meditation, whatever, asking for guidance and whatnot, and talking about this crossing the desert time. Excuse me. Confirmation? I don't know. All right, so, and you know, I was talking about dropping things and how I should do it, and then as soon as I was talking about dropping all screen time, hummingbird just like flew right into my sight line, looked at me, and then went away. And I was like, all right, there it is. And then I heard on the way home, was it yesterday, Ace of Base, and I'm singing along to it. And about the 3rd time I sing the line, I saw the sign, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a sign that's like you are seeing, you're paying attention. And then I get home, I'm messing around. I'm in this room, windows are wide open. I'm looking out because I'm like walking through. Truck goes by, and on the side of the truck it says vibe. It says vibe. And so I'm like, I feel like my eyes are open. I feel like my ears are open. My heart is open. My senses are tingling. It feels magical. And that is the challenge, is kind of like, look at his arms are folded. He's not relaxed. He just needs to relax and kind of groove on those signs, baby. He's got to groove on those signs. So, that's the challenge, is just kind of resisting and he's looking down and not like taking it all in. So just relax, baby. Open that heart up. Well, I bet the solution. Dang, I say heart and the lovers comes out. See? It's love your way. What did I say? Make up your heart. Make up your heart. Make up your heart. Love your way. Hug your way to this thing. And even if you've got to do the hard thing that's going to be uncomfortable, love that you're doing it for you. Love it. Oh my gosh, just love it. Love it so much. Okay. Speaking of love and possibly and whatever, here comes the next phase, and it's about the interpersonal. So it's you, and then it's them, and then it's the two of you together. The energies, or the energies that you present in this particular, because I'm not saying this card is you. I'm just saying in this particular instance, this card represents the energy that you bring to this situation. Very well said, Trip. All right, so we've got a little struggle. We got a little 7 of Wands. Okay, so that's you, and you're fighting the good fight. You're not armored up, and you're not swinging a sword. You're not bringing a gun to a sword fight, you know, or a sword to a wand fight. You're fighting fair, but you naturally have higher ground. So, you know, let's see. Let's see where this is going. Let's talk about this other. We got the sun. We got the sun. We got someone coming in that's peaceful. We got their sun energies. Someone is bringing their light to you, and you're fighting it. You're fighting it a little bit. And why are we fighting it? And the first thing that comes to me is that there is some past. There's some past, and that's causing some resistance. All right, there's some past, and that's causing some resistance. But they really are now bringing their light. Okay. What is gonna happen? The two of you together? King of Cups. This feels like we're gonna have to kind of come to a meeting, right? Like, kind of like, hey, have that brunch. You know, if you're a brunch having kind of person. For those of you who don't know, brunch is a word made up from breakfast and lunch, and you can have it any time in between those. Speaking of mimosas, I mean, that's where they were invented. Because mimosa is a word, it's a made up word that's a combination of mims and osas. All right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is a moment where you both walk up to the table, equal footing. Maybe even a friend is not a mediator, but like a mutual friend is how you like rejoin. Or, you know, like if it's a problem between you and a sibling, you know, being the other sibling is the hinge, right? Is the link. There, someone is a link for you guys. That's what it is. Someone who's emotionally stable, I'll call it. Someone who understands, like, where you're both are coming from and can see it. They're from a high level. They see what's going on. Yeah. This is beautiful. I love this for you. I love this for you. I love this for you. All right. We're getting close. So now it's the situation. So what is the situation? I don't know if it has to deal with this personal situation, interpersonal. I really feel like it could be more about this journey and you taking those final steps. The situation. Ace of Wands. This is about you crossing your own personal desert. And here's the thing. I realized yesterday, at this point, we've been in the desert. The desert is freedom. We've left the safety and the comfort. We've been doing this. And now it's time to like do it, like bear it. And it's rewarded. I don't know if it's a coincidence that I just had my highest viewed video, that I've got my highest number of member friends, frembers, it's a combo word, my frembers. I might have just made that up for real. All right, frembers. But you know, I didn't watch anything on my television. Stayed off. It's been off for 24 hours, and I've got more views. I actually have more notes, just because it was kind of quiet around here. So, yeah. There are gifts incoming, more inspiration to come, and that's the big hand in the cloud. You don't deny gifts like that, right? Right? we've got the Four of Pentacles. And then don't do the Knight of Swords. So there is a message here to not rush. Just accept what is given and go with it, like one step at a time. See where things lead. Don't force it to lead somewhere. See where things lead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Letting this unwind all on its own. You know what? You know what? Actually, I miss you. I miss you, Earth Warrior Oracle. Let's see what this brilliant lady of a deck. I mean, that's the cover of the deck. So, you know. And Buffalo is abundance. Buffalo is abundance. The big animals are usually about abundance. Big animals have big hearts. Just a reminder. All right. Let's clean up our little station here. Yeah, so there was so funny because there is something sexually charged going on with you too. Because the funny line that I wanted to start with was the horny toad. There was in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? This guy talks about how they were turned into toads, and I think he says horny toad, and it just sounded funny, and I wanted to say it, and I thought, come on, there's a lot of explaining to do with that line, and you just want to say that funny word because it sounds funny to you. Ooh. I'm kind of drawn to this top card. There's green, and then there's this skull, and it makes me think of life and death and rebirth, and there's ladybugs. I see ladybugs. We're going with ladybugs. I don't care if I've read this one before. I don't think so. Oh, you know what? I might have. This one is called Abuela Medicina. This is like the healing grandma. Oh, remedy of the grandmothers. Abuela Medicina. All right. Remedy of the grandmothers. I don't think I've had this card. Grandmother medicine is a representative tonic. Oh, sorry. Oh, let me check this out. All right. Grandmother medicine is a reparative tonic with formidable power, supporting the soul in claiming ancestral legacies, purifying them with love and distilling their most beneficial essence. A current of divine healing is now flowing to you and through you. To you and through you. The sentence structure is pretty rough. I mean, it's long and no commas. Open yourself to participate in a meaningful healing transformation. Just that crossing the desert part. You are growing the skill of integration, the ability to weave all facets of your life into one cohesive, sacred life path. See, I was going to read integration, and it said, and their comma came like it was a list. Facets of, the skill of integration. But then it goes on to explain integration. All facets, weave all facets of your life into one cohesive, sacred life path. Your healing journey can be personally profound, especially at this time. All beings arise from lineages. You are infusing yours with love's regenerative kindness. Beautiful message, hard to read. Beautiful message, hard to read. Beautiful message, hard to read. So sometimes it's hard to read. Sometimes it's hard to see. It's just talking about our own personal patterns and how some of it's hard to see because we're too deep in it and we need to back out a little bit. I think the read was saying to take it slow. Like the Four of Cups, I think if you're tight and you're struggling, you're fighting it, you're holding on to something, then you're not going to see the gifts coming in, the signs, the directions, you know, like the nudges. But if you can just slow it down, you know, and accept what's given, and not try to force it your way, you know, or the way. Yeah, you're gonna be golden. All right, I love you. I love this message for you, and I hope all is well. And we'll see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. But I'm gonna record it today, and because I've got a long, beautiful day to myself, and then I've got some busyness coming up with friends and family, and so I'm gonna record a bunch, and yeah, I'll see what happens. That also being said, if you've watched this long, um, I'm probably also going, especially starting tomorrow, uh, not be able to respond very quickly. So I might have it like, oh, I'll do responses in the morning, maybe midday in the evening. So like, because of what we'll be doing, and I want to give attention to the live people around me. You know, I don't want to be the on the phone guy. So please, I want to say that ahead of time because I also want to be your guy. I'm committed to you, and so I don't want any of you to feel slighted or like I'm not paying attention. And sometimes that's not to slow you down either. So you pick and choose because sometimes I love seeing a message pop up on the front screen of the phone, and I'm like, hey, there's a little bit of beauty right there. So, and you can usually see the first 4, 5, 6 words of it, and yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say, and I wish you well on this crossing the desert. I know you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it because we're doing it, and I'm doing it, and I'm telling ya, it's not so bad. In fact, it feels some ways pretty good, minus those pangs or those habits. You know, like, oh, I plop down and turn the TV on. Well, now I plop down and I go, ah! So, but then I go, I'm in the desert. This is for a reason. And it feels really, really good. And I say that now, but yeah. This is going somewhere. This is going somewhere. I love you. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.